I know you're not gonna believe me, but did you know that I currently have 0 criminal charges and have never even received a speeding ticket or even a simple parking ticket before? But of course, it's kind of easy for me to do that since I never actually leave the house and I only go outside for like 15 minutes a day every morning when I violently goon off the edge of my balcony onto the pedestrians walking down below who still think that it's like the birds on the electric lines pooping down on them, even though we don't have any birds that live in our neighborhood. But anyways, some people are so obsessed with trying to keep a clean criminal record that they will do some questionable things to try get out of a sticky situation. Teens think they can bully police without consequences by Midwest Safety.
In Macon County, Illinois, police officers make a routine traffic stop. What happens next? And the wild accusation is anything but routine.
You just pulled my out, bro.
Hey, yo! Wait, the police snuck in a cheeky tug of the dingaling? Okay, it's probably false. He's probably just making up this accusation. Actually, maybe it could be true though. So I guess this is going to be his strategy for somehow bullying the police.
Your windows work? You can open the door. Your windows. Yeah. See your windows work?
No, it doesn't, clearly.
Okay, I don't know that. Normally people roll their windows down.
Well, mine don't. I'm pressing the button. You can see. What am I getting pulled over for?
Your window tint. You
I
have
was
your
just
license and
parked.
insurance. It doesn't matter. You entered here from the roadway.
Well, actually, if you park your car, it automatically means you can't get arrested. It's like an invisible force field. It's like a barrier. Doesn't matter if you like murder someone and get away in the getaway vehicle. As soon as you park, like you pull up to like a Walmart parking lot, as soon as you put your car in parking mode, it protects you from being arrested. The P here doesn't stand for parking. It stands for protection, which your dad didn't wear. That's why you were born. Meh.
Well, I have to find my first.
What's going on, man?
Nothing's going on. What is y'all picking for?
License and insurance.
Okay, give me a second.
The windows.
Oh yeah, I don't mean to be rude, but like, okay, so like before when she had like, you know, the door just like a little bit open, you couldn't really see much inside. I thought this was gonna be some, you know, stereotypical Gen Z female teenager, like sort of like this. Okay, I'm going to have to clear my search history after this. This looks extremely sus. But instead, when he fully opens the door, we have, okay, no offense, we have Gorlock the Destroyer.
The windows. Oh, that one goes down.
Insurance.
License.
Okay.
Damn. Is that is one smashed up phone. How do you even smash your phone that badly? It's in the top right corner as well. Was she using her phone to like beat her boyfriend or something? No offense, but like I have a theory. So maybe the boyfriend tried to encourage her to go on like a bit of like a calorie deficit meal plan, and then she just hit him in the back of the head with her phone, and that like that's how this happened.
License.
Okay, I have a license. My
You have your ID,
valid.
sir?
Y'all don't have to speak to him.
I need his ID. He doesn't
For
have a
what?
seatbelt on. I need his ID.
We're in a parking lot, dude. We
I
just
saw you drive up here.
When? Because I just was sitting there.
Yeah, I know. I was pulled in behind you.
No, you wasn't. Because I was in the drive-thru,
Okay.
and then I parked for a second, and then y'all came.
Hey, I'm not gonna have the argument with you.
Police brutality.
Not brutality.
Bro, it's police brutality for pulling her over. This is like a routine traffic stop. If anything, it would be save the whales. No offense, of course. Also, did you notice the entire time the guy at the back, he's in like on purposely trying to hide his face from the police officers, almost as if he has like an arrest warrant against him and is trying to like not be like identified. And maybe that's the reason why he's not handing over his identification, because he knows that like he has a like arrest warrant. Because if I was a police and I pulled someone over and immediately like they were just looking away like this, I would be like hella suspicious. Like, and like, yeah, of course I would want to ask for his ID.
I don't have an ID.
Window down. What's your name?
For what reason?
You don't have your seatbelt on. You don't have a license.
Bro, he's still not even looking at the police officer. This is extremely suspicious.
Call a sergeant now. Sergeant now.
Yes, sir.
Call a sergeant now.
I'm right here.
Are you a registered owner?
Yes.
Okay.
You can see that when you're in the plate.
Okay.
I can order you out of the vehicle anytime on a lawful traffic stop. Pennsylvania versus Mims, U.S. Supreme Court. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
I need you out of the car.
You don't get to demand when we do things. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
Step out of the car, man.
The U.S. Supreme Court says you do. The U.S. Supreme Court says you do. Pennsylvania versus Mims. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
He's opening it from the
case
inside?
the officer refers to here, Pennsylvania versus Mims, the Supreme Court ruled that an officer may request anyone to exit the vehicle on a traffic stop since it is a minimal and reasonable intrusion on suspects that have been lawfully stopped by the police.
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car. I do not have. Get out of the car. We're gonna break this window if you don't open the door.
You're touching me.
Don't reach.
Save the whales. Save the whales. Protect the whales. Save the whales.
Hey, watch his hands. I'm gonna break the window.
Save the whales. Save the whales. Save the whales.
Open the door.
Save the
I'm
whales.
gonna break the window if you don't open the window.
Save the whales, please. Save the whales.
Hey, he hit me in my face. He just hit me in my face.
Save the whales.
There's no reason for me to get out of the car.
Yeah, no seatbelt on. Get out of the car.
You guys have body cams on, bro.
Yep.
It's on video.
Yep.
Right, it's on video. There's no reason for this.
This vehicle was on the roadway. This was a lawful traffic stop.
But we watched you on the roadway.
Oh, they got open. They got it. Oh, weed.
Oh,
Turn around.
for what?
On your stomach.
For what? For what?
It's over. It's over. They got him. Oh, save the whales. Save the whales.
You don't hit me in my face.
Save the whales.
Charges.
Yes, press charges. Save the whales.
Give me my phone, please.
Oh, sorry.
Oh yeah, that was definitely an arrest. An arrest was made. Damn. Because remember, at the start, she said her windows weren't working. That's why she couldn't roll them down. And I guess it kind of worked against her because the police was able to stick his arm through this open window over here somehow. And he managed to pull it open. But what came out over here? What is this? This is a baby doll? And then this looks like a packet of like a cigarettes of like, or like a lighter. Bro, this thing looks like a Pokeball for some reason. It looks like a Pokeball. But I mean, they claim that the police were hitting them. I mean, unfortunately, the body cam was like awkwardly placed, and so yeah, even if they did like manage to get a cheeky punch in, I don't think the guys in the car would have any evidence against that because the body cam was conveniently pointed towards the ground, like it caught nothing. But the entire time, this woman just won't stop screaming. Like, wait, wait, she's wearing Yeezy foam runners as well, bro. I wanted this colorway as well, but they sold out. But anyways, yeah, the screaming, yeah, she's got to chill. Or maybe it's a bit of a like mating call. Maybe it's mating season. Mating season is from June to October. And what month is it today? It's Tuesday the 1st of July. Does that fall between June to October? Yes, it does. So it is mating season. Okay, so maybe it is the mating call. So I guess it would be offensive if I complained that she was yelling too much, because yeah, it's just a natural part of nature. It's like the mating call. Okay, this is mating season.
We can get 2 cages.
Call the sergeant.
Roll over on your side so you can breathe. Roll over on your side.
I don't want to roll over on my side. I'm on my
I'm
back.
telling you to roll over on your side.
Get a good pat down. Make sure
I don't have anything on me.
That's fine. I gotta double check. What's your name?
Come on, dude.
Still
you
not.
Right.
Yeah.
You just pulled my out, bro. Here. You can sit right. You can see my underwear. Right.
Yeah, I can search you.
I mean, to be fair, the police are meant to like pat down the underwear, because I'm pretty sure you can like easily conceal weapons in your underwear. Like I could easily fit like one of these in my underwear if I wanted to.
There, I got him. I'm not going nowhere.
I don't know.
Hey, can you call a sergeant? Can you call a sergeant?
I am the
We're
sergeant.
going to jail. You can talk to him there.
Why for what?
For resisting arrest.
Resisting arrest? Why was I under arrest?
Because you're obstructing.
How?
Actually, you know what? You see that phone down there? Maybe this isn't this woman's first time getting arrested. Maybe every time that the police have to yank open the door, the phone always falls out as well. And then that's how the phone screen always gets smashed. So maybe this is like the second time she's been arrested like this year.
Why was I under arrest?
Because you're obstructing.
How?
Because you wouldn't get out of the car and you didn't have a seatbelt on. You wouldn't identify
You
yourself.
told me to roll down the window. I rolled down the window. Then y'all started reaching in.
We told you to
Can
get
you
out.
Can you call a sergeant now?
Not happening. No.
Bro, you said you rolled down the window? But this person said that the windows were broken at the beginning.
He's right here. Cadence is right here.
Do anything, guys.
Daddy, save me! Daddy, save me! Save the whales! Save the whales!
I pulled out and they pulled me over. I wasn't even on the road.
You weren't.
They're lying. You go to McDonald's cameras. They're lying. They're lying.
Yeah, the police officers are lying. The police, they're the most untrustworthy people in this community. I'd rather trust some random homeless guy rather than a police officer. Bro, is this person like listening to herself?
How's it going? So I made the stop. So we had been following the vehicle. They did pull in here. They were going to leave. We decided to make a traffic stop. She stops right here.
No, he's lying, Dad. Do not believe
It's all on camera.
He's lying. He's lying. Do not believe him. Do not believe him. Bro, look at her. Just sat down there in the drive. Of course, we're in a drive-thru. Is this a McDonald's drive-thru? Of course, we're in a McDonald's drive-thru.
I'll stick him in your car for the time being.
Ma'am, can you run inside and get a manager and ask them for the camera footage, please?
We got really
You
good
seen
cameras,
it?
buddy.
So you saw us go around. There's a witness. I need her statement. Y'all done patted me down. I don't know how many times, bro.
Well,
I don't need a.
You do need a seatbelt. You didn't have your seatbelt on in the car, so we're gonna put it on in this car.
Damn, he got caught. He actually just called himself out. He was about to say I don't need a seatbelt, but like by law you need a seatbelt. So I guess that's one like fine, like a traffic fine. Wait, how much is the fine for like not wearing a seatbelt? Because in Australia, I'm pretty sure it's pretty expensive. Yeah, $1,251 if you're the driver.
Ask him to identify himself, ask him to get out of the car. He refuses, tries to roll the windows up, resists with deputies. When that started happening, that's when she kind of freaked out. Up until that point, she was okay.
So how did she get out of the car?
Who?
Did you drag her out of the car?
Bro, is her own dad suggesting that she is overweight? How dare he? Does he think that her daughter is like too like overweight to get out of the car by herself? Does she not fit through the door frame? Bro, her dad is messed up. That is so offensive. How dare you suggest that she's overweight? That is unbelievable.
They got her out of this side after we got him out of the car. He was our main focus.
So what are you pulling her over for? Tinted windows? Pull me over. I got tinted windshield.
Right.
They also failed
Let's
the
go.
signal at like north.
I don't care. You can pull me over for tinted windows. That's what you
Right.
just said.
Okay, if that's
So-
your opinion on the situation, that's fine.
But there's
I'm just
a
telling you.
million other cars around. Look, he's got tinted windows.
Okay. And normally everyone else identifies themselves and gives us insurance. I'm just explaining to you how it
I
went. Now, if you don't
understand.
agree with it,
But
I
you're
can't argue
dragging
that.
people out. I mean,
Well, no, I asked them to get out of the car for several minutes before it escalates to that.
asked me to get out the car.
Really? Let's do an instant replay.
I need you out of the car.
You don't get to demand when we do things. Go ahead and step out of the vehicle.
This sounds like they are asking them quite politely to leave the vehicle. I don't know, like maybe she is on drugs. Maybe that was drugs that fell out of the car before.
Like I said, we all have cameras on.
I understand.
It is what it is.
Go get McDonald's
So,
videos
what's the
right
deal with her?
now.
She escalated.
Well, she's
He
pissed.
broke my door.
Right.
Y'all are paying for that.
I mean, your door was already like pretty broken beforehand. Like your windows don't even work.
Can I get a sergeant?
Like I said, you could talk to him when you get to the jail.
What am I going to jail for?
Resisting, obstructing.
How did I resist? I rolled down the window.
When the police say identify yourself,
I do not have to by
Yes,
Illinois
you
State
do.
Constitution.
Yes, you do. You
By,
need to
by the
go
federal
back- you need to-
Constitution. I do not have to
Federal
identify.
Constitution.
Yes, I do not have to disclose any information to you.
According to Illinois state constitution, I do not need to identify myself. Bro, shut the hell up. But actually, he might have a point. Because in Illinois, you have to identify yourself if the police officer has reasonable suspicion that you are committing a crime, or they think you're about to commit a crime. But if they don't have reasonable suspicion that you're involved in a crime, then you legally don't have to provide your name, especially if you're not driving. And I don't think the guy was driving, was he? So I think, yeah, this guy, technically, he's low-key right. Okay. Interesting.
When you're breaking the law, you
We didn't
have
break
to
the law. We
you
just-
didn't have a seatbelt on.
I didn't get a second to even move, bro.
Actually, yeah, he didn't have the seatbelt on, and so I guess that counts. I think that allows the police to ask for the ID.
Can you listen to this? It's too tight.
It's not too tight.
Yes, it is.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is, bro. It's literally choking me. I have heart problems.
It's not.
Seatbelt.
You talking? You've got
Yes.
8 inches in
tight as
between.
hell.
You got 8 inches in between the back of you
I can't. I got
and the
cuffs
front.
on.
Bro, I thought he was about to say you have 8 inches between your legs, because I think this is the police officer who got like the cheeky tug of the dingling before when it was patting him down.
You
I can't. I got
in the
cuffs
front.
on, dude. How do you expect me
Get
to
here
sit
for
back and I
now.
got cuffs on?
Mercy. So what's happening with her?
Well, the male for sure, but I believe so. The other two detectives were dealing with her, but I'm assuming when they asked her to get out of the car, she resisted, obstructed. So we're gonna go down to the law enforcement center and sort it all out.
Thank you.
Is what we're gonna do.
Yep. Hey, we're gonna get your feet underneath them. You ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Is that a packet of cookies down there? Oh my god, I think that is literally an entire packet of cookies that fell out of the car. When they opened the door, like the first thing that fell out was her massive packet of cookies. Okay. Why is this even a surprise? This is bro. Is this everyone in America? Are the stereotypes about like America and like America health and like all that stuff true?
We're gonna get your feet underneath them. You ready? You ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yep. You gonna pull her over there, Rose?
Yep.
I didn't even do it.
Stay right there.
It's the
Are
mating
you
call.
on any kind of medication or drugs or anything?
I'm pregnant.
Oh, okay. Now it makes sense. Okay, so she's not overweight. She's just pregnant.
You know how easy this could be if you just would have unlocked the door
I did.
and did exactly what they told you to do?
Pulled me over for
see those tinted windows? They're entirely too dark to be driving with.
Can you please get the hair out my face? It's all in my
I'm not gonna do that because you just spit all over your hair.
And I just saw my hair, dude. I'm getting a lawsuit out of y'all. I hate all of you. I hope all of you die.
You're not on any kind of medication
No,
or
bro,
drugs or anything?
no. Does it look like it?
It really
Get a
does
fucking-
look like it.
No.
It does.
Can you get the hair out my face, please?
Okay, but you need to calm down. Yelling at him, you're gonna get your You need
You better wash your hands, bro.
All right, let's go over this
gonna
way. I
make it any
appreciate you, sir.
I'll come get you, but you gotta just chill out.
I'll just have her hang out here until she can get searched by whoever's coming. I'm gonna stand by with her. I'll help
Can
you
you-
guys out.
Court records indicate the female, Cadence, was charged with resisting arrest and obstruction of justice, while the male, Octavius, was also charged with resisting and obstruction as well. They are presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
Okay, so they actually got charged. Wait, but I just realized this entire video was meant to be about them, like, bullying the police. When did they bully the police at all? If anything, like, they were getting bullied by the police.